Travel to the future. Hello. Welcome to Toca Mini Life Story. And it's kind of funny, so we present you two girls. They are sisters. The sisters were playing a game. And they had a cat that was very shy. It would always jump on the stove. And it would like to throw itself off the cliff. So, yeah. But, what? When someone noticed, she dropped her controller. And then she just had to go real quick. Just because. Alright, stop motioning. Here we go. Then she went out. And then she went to grab some orange juice. Then she started drinking it. And she felt happy, I guess. But then she went out. And that was with the big old city. Look how giant it is. It's real big. A real big city with buildings and more like that. And even some places and stores and stuff. So then she decided to go to the supermarket. So then when she went there, she was going to buy something. Like she wanted to buy something real quick. So she went to the store. Oops, BRB. Alright, Brock. Now, she was going and she looked at some of the pets. So, she grabbed a kitty. And I promise this person ain't a furry. But this dude grabbed the fan and then he threw the fan and then it flied into the trash can. He didn't know how it fit in there. Oh, he didn't mean to do that. Well, anyways, she went to check her bank account. And she had lots of money. Much money. So then she grabbed a few dollars. Well, she stole someone's wallet, so yeah. So then she put some dollar in her wallet. She has to wait a few minutes. Just gotta take a second for her to put all the money in there. And it's gonna take like 8 million years. Okay, there we go. So then she got to pick up some chicken nuggets. So then she put it at the cash register and she scanned it and it will be $20. So then just take the whole wallet. There you go. And here's the bag. She put everything in the bag. Oops, she didn't want me to do that. But there you go. She put in all the money. She has some extra dollars on her bank account. No. Alright, she got extra money. And then they went. Bye-bye. Then a few hours later, just days and 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 days passed. Many days passed. So when it was nighttime in the house, Like, yeah. When it was my time. Oop. Turn down volume. Alright. And then she went back home. So here she was. And then she sat down. And then she put that there. And then she got some kitty cat love. And the cat ate the meat. But then the two sisters had to go to bed. So then they both went to bed together. But then the kitty cat noticed the other kitty cat. But then the kitty cat jumped. And then he jumped off into the city. So then, after traveling, he finally found the pet store. So then it was real busy at the pet store. Just look at it. So then this woman came up, and he finally got into the pet store at time. And then everyone got a lot of pets. They got food and all that stuff that you need. So they got all the cats. And then they went. Alright. People took their cats to the theater. So then, the people came over their little cats. And then they came to sit. They didn't get snacks. More wine for you. Alright. So, they had to put the stage down just for a few minutes. So while under the stage, they were grabbing the things, the instruments. So then they played an epic. So when the things open, so here we go. Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. The cats escaped. Somehow the owners weren't watching. They also took some of the food with them. Hello, would you like some bags of that? Meow, meow. Alright, here you go. So that they put the food inside the bag. Oh wait, put it in the bag. Oh, it will. They'd eat it. Alright, then they traveled all the way back. And then a few hours later, it was real dark. It was really greasy, and it had garage places. The cats came, and then they just went walking and walking until they found this, a food bowl. And it was leading to this garage place. So then they uncovered some of the hats. And they saw a riddle on the wall. It said these things. Put the food bowl inside the little case under. So then one of the cats dragged it. And then when he put the food bowl on there, magic happened. A new friend appeared. He looked like a fluffy little dude. But then the garage closed somehow. They didn't know. But then, as soon when the guy ate the food, he started to grow until he grew into a big thing. The cats grabbed the food bowl and they quickly ran outside. And they went to hide inside the trash bags. He changed back to Tiny, but then he went inside the garage and sit where he had been spawned. He sit right there. And he was screaming for help. But then the cats decided to come back in. And they heard help and banging and all this stuff. So then they opened up the garage. And then there were lots of animals that were just wanting help. So then they went out. And all the animals were happy. They were extremely happy to be free. And then all that night, of a sudden, they heard some rumbling. The other cat went to explore. And it was rumbling and rumbling and rumbling on here. And it exploded! And then a cute little kitty cat, or Singy, went out. He was a cute little dog, Sing. And then he said, "Howdy." And the cat said, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." So then he opened up this garage space. It had tons of clothes. The cat was looking for things that would fit him. Her, but nothing could. So the cat said, "Meow, meow." And the dog said, "Okay." And then they closed it. And then he went back into his house. Then the cats went to explore. They opened up the thing again. The cat saw a magazine. He couldn't read, but he still looked at it. And then all the animals slept inside little boxes. Just because there was nowhere to sleep. But the ghost didn't sleep. He went inside of the backpack. And then he flew away. And he was just standing there watching the animals. And then while the sun was rising up, it was glowing and it was beautiful. So then the animals went out, but the other two cats didn't. The animals were wondering why. They just did not know what could be happening. They saw two little ears pop up, two little gray ears. And then the little tiger looked, and then he jumped out, and he went goo goo gaga. It was a cute little kitten. They became parents. That's probably why they met up. Everyone was so happy for them. So then they put their little babies in the bed. And they even slept inside the bed. So then the animals decided to put them in the storage place. Just so they can have family time. The rabbit was put a food bowl in there just in case it gets starving. But the little animal inside there became big and he burst out. The rabbit screamed and all other animals screamed. And then rumble, 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 the dog came out. And he went, and then he threw to sing at him. And he became tiny. And he started to cry. He went inside and stayed inside with the box and cried. The dog saw a fishbowl, so he decided to take it out. But there was a person who could adopt them all. So he said, yay! So then all the animals are being carried. He put them all in boxes. And he said he was going to be building a new home. So then they went walking. And then, after that, they all went. So then, they wanted to build a house. So then one got built it. And there you go. And it was very empty at first. But then, after that, just snap. Well, bam. It's so decorated. Now the animals can see their new rooms. Oops, books, books, books. Alright. Alright. Well, anyways. Oops. Alright, well, yeah, well, that's the end of the story. Bye-bye.